welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. And we're ready now for the anthems. Paris Saint-Germain have gone 4-3-3. Jim, how do you interpret that?
Well, one of the attacking advantages in this setup, Peter, is the impact that can be made between fullbacks and the attacking wide players. These combinations, when worked well, can be a real handful for any opposition, and we're likely to witness that again. You often see the wide man drift inside to allow the fullback to make the run out wide, and it can just throw the opposition off kilter.
So we're up and running. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, I really like this fella, Alexander Zinchenko, for his versatility and his nous. He'll be switching between so many different positions depending on whether his team has possession. He's just very effective on the ball as a breaker of lines.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. That's a lovely, neat pass. Shifted it to the flank. Marquinhos. Ruben Neves. Played out to the left flank. Done delicately. That has been knocked clear. And smartly reclaimed. Good ball, good take. Malinovsky. Ah, this looks sharp. Spread out to the left. And that is out of play. And the keeper's got it again. Nothing significant to report up to this point, but we are still very early in the game. Bruno Fernandes. And it's Fernandes. Zinchenko producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Ruben Neves looking to pass their way up the pitch. Now it's Messi. And this is Neymar. Messi receives it in a wide position. It's a sweeping cross. Can he get it through? Now it's Dovbyk. And he's straight offside.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Messi. Fernandes. And it's Ruben Neves. Not the most accurate pass.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
In with the challenge. Referee has just said play on.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Looking to play him in.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Now it's Kvaratskhelia. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Zinchenko. That's a sharp pass. Over to the right flank. Can he get onto this? He is through here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And here's Messi. Fernandes. Hakimi. And he was alert to it. Aimed beyond the defence. And he plays one through. Dovbyk! Fernandes. Nuno Mendes. Nice looking ball, floated through, brilliantly cut out. Kvaratskhelia is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation, no more, no less.
So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Played out towards the right wing. Probing pass. There's the shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Well, you have to say how clever the pass was. It caught the defence off guard because of the disguise on it, and it makes it all the more disappointing that he didn't top it off with a finish.
Dovbyk. That's a good ball out wide. Kvaratskhelia. Malinovsky. It's a really well-measured ball. Fernandes. And it's Bruno Fernandes. And that interception was most necessary. The referee says that is that for the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment.
Cambio de jugadores en el Paris Saint-Germain. El dorsal 5.
Away we go again.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Paris Saint-Germain do appear to have made a half-time change.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Can he get on the end of this? Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Zinchenko does really well to win the ball there. Mikolenko. Strong running down that left flank. And he's managed to get free. Delivers with whip. Oh, the ball's come loose here.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
And it's Camavinga. Well, they continue each to cancel the other out. Stood up well to him there. Mikolenko. Zinchenko. That's Malinovsky. Distributed tidily. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Mendes did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Pressing high and with purpose. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Dovbyk. Bruno Fernandes. Paris Saint-Germain do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. And that's a good ball. Oh, shooting chance!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Bruno Fernandes. And here's Messi. And here's Neymar. It's Neymar! And that's a good finish. How they've waited. Now they have it. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
So here comes the substitution.
Cambio de jugadores en el Paris Saint-Germain. El dorsal 8.
So we have the first goal.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
He's a sharp little ball here. Loft gets his head on it! They've got to be quick to recover this.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Played out wide. Lewandowski. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's approaching that time where you have to decide whether you stick or twist, Peter. I'm inclined to think the latter, but the boss probably has quite a few things which he has to factor in yet, so let's see.
Kvaratskhelia! And that really should have been that.
And that reaction says it all. They had a real chance to tighten the screw there, and it's been blown.
Cambio de jugadores en el Paris Saint-Germain.
So we have movement on both benches.
Será reemplazado por el dorsal 11. Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Paris Saint-Germain are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and a
Decent chance! And there's a goal! And the lead lost no time at all!
yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Marcó en el minuto 81.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
So we have further activity on the bench here. Julie coming on here as broadly expected.
Yeah, I think it's time for some brave decision-making.
Looking at a different game now.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, nice touch. And this is Lewandowski. He's real chance! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And they've got their lead back. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He sussed the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
It's a pretty loose pass.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
And it's Lewandowski. Paris Saint-Germain, moments now away from seeing this one out. Now, can they get him away?
3 minutos de descuento.
Ruben Neves. Now he's off and running. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Neymar. Now it's Lewandowski. Oh, that's well spotted.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Spread it left. Space for him to turn and look. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Paris Saint-Germain can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans. A truly emotional roller coaster that. Neymar claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. So a game of thrills and tiny margins, so many what-ifs and what might-have-beens, but eventually we have a winner.
Paris Saint-Germain really wanted this. I mean, look at those players now. Some are barely able to move. They squeezed every ounce of energy out of themselves to get this result, and congratulations to them.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.